Hey guys, it's me Expo here. Welcome back to another Arena of Valor Nakroth tutorial. And this is going to be updating from the last one because Nakroth has had a few changes to him and it's going to be really useful in the future. I'd say he's probably the best jungler at the moment and the most meta jungler. And I think he's better than Quillen in my opinion too. So first off, we're going to start with Arcana builds and normal builds. This is the build that I usually use. But I use that build with this Arcana right here. I have 10 Blitz, 10 Reeve, and 10 Skewer. And this gives you armor pierce, attack speed, critical chance, and lifesteal. However, if you want more damage, you can replace Blitz with all atrocity, which gives you straight critical chance, but no attack speed. If you're going to be using atrocity, then you should use War Boots. However, since I'm using Blitz, I'm going to be using Gilded Greaves because that gives you control. You only want War Boots for attack speed, and Atrocity gives you no attack speed, so you would use War Boots instead of Gilded Greaves. Next, you could also replace, you could have your Fenrir's Tooth as 5th item and Clave Sanctity as 6th item. Or if you're going full Atrocity for Arcana, then you want to have Blade of Eternity as your last item with Fenrir's as your 5th. If you're using Blitz, I recommend getting Fenrir's Tooth or Blade of Eternity as your 5th item, and then getting Fenrir's Tooth as your last. Now, you could also get Blade of Eternity as your last item as well. This is the build I normally use right here. If I'm not snowballing, I'll go for Fenrir's Tooth at the last item instead and sell Boots and get Blade of Eternity. If your Blade of Eternity runs out, you can sell it and get Death Sickle instead. And that's basically how it goes. You always want Soul Reaver, Boots, Rank Breaker, and Omni Arms. That's your core. These last two items can be switched around. Like, let's say I could probably do Clave Sanctity and Medallion of Troy. Or I could even do like Fenrir's Tooth and Medallion of Troy. It really just depends on their team build. Like if you want more magic defense, you would go for Medallion of Troy. If you want more attack damage, you go for Fenrir's Tooth and Clave Sanctity. And that's really it for his builds and Arcana.
So you want to start with upgrading your first ability on Nakroth because it has your main mobility in it. It also has a knockup and is your main combo starter just because of the knockup. It's that useful. Right here I'm starting on blue buff because blue buff is on the Dark Slayer side. You want to start on the buff that is located adjacent to the Dark Slayer side. For this reason you can gank the dual lane faster. I also went for Invade right here, but it didn't work out, obviously. You want to go for an Invade usually with Nakroth because he has a high mobility. But if you can't do it, it's fine. Just go back to jungling on your side. While I'm jungling, I want to talk about Nakroth's combo. If you want to close distance between you and a victim, then you want to use second ability, and then first ability, knock them up, and normal attack. You want to normal attack after your knockup, because second ability gives you increased normal attack damage, and you should always use your second ability to do normal attack damage, and it gives you extra range too. That's why you'll see me use second ability on the monsters a lot, because it gives me that extra range and that extra normal attack. Now once you're done clearing camp, you want to go for a gank. Preferably on the ADC if possible. Right here I actually dive the ADC, but he actually flickers away. So my team's fighting Toro, but I can get around and actually just kill Valheim because tower is disrupted, and that was honestly a pretty easy kill. And once you're done with the gank, if you have high enough HP, you want to go for Abyssal Dragon. You should be able to solo it because if you have Arcana like me with the Reeve, it gives you the lifesteal, and it's honestly so useful for Nakroth. You really want lifesteal in this guy. it's such a good sustainability option, and it's good for getting objectives. Now right here, I dive as Zenka, and I really want to talk about Nakroth's dive capability. With his high mobility, you can just second ability, first ability, knock up, normal attack, and then ult into the tower, and I could possibly kill a squishy if they are low enough on health. And you can easily get away with your second activation of the first ability. It is one of the most useless useful combos that Nakroth has, and it's honestly really good for diving. You also want to make sure that you're getting objectives as much as possible, like Abyssal Dragon, because it provides the whole team with coins and XP. Notice how I also use my ultimate on this Abyssal Dragon. Your ultimate is a very low cooldown on Nakroth, so you can use it on monsters or jungling because it's honestly just a fast cooldown. You'll probably get it back before your next gank. So I usually use it on buffs, Abyssal Dragons, objectives, etc. Also, notice how I'm using these monsters to get my lifesteal back. With the Reeve lifesteal, it's so good to jungle during fights because you just get your life back. And also, once you get Omni Arms, your lifesteal will actually be so good, you'll probably get lifesteal back from just one monster. So, it's a really good Arcana to have to get just lifesteal and stuff, because it just has better sustainability in fights. If you're low in a fight, you can just jump out, kill a monster really fast, and come back in with max health. Now right here, I'm split pushing with Nakroth, and Nakroth's split push is actually really viable because he has such a fast attack speed and a fast mobility that you can split push and run away when you need to. So right here, my team's getting into a fight, and I just keep pushing until they're high ground towers. So right here, I finally got Omni Arms, and Omni Arms is when Nakroth is really powerful. This is when his lifesteal is like amazing, and this is also when your second ability, normal attack, is extremely powerful and is your main source of damage. Usually before Omni Arms, your ultimate does more damage than your second ability, but at this point, your second ability is basically your main source of damage. Look at that right there. That lifesteal is amazing. I'm also killing these monsters really fast. So Omni Arms is really important, and you really want to watch that after you get Rank Breaker. Right here is like one of the sickest outplays, my dude. Rourke goes for a crash but gets destroyed in the ass because Nakroth's that good. Alright, Nakroth is what got outplaying, so keep that in mind. Right here, I go around Ebenith, kill Valheim, and destroy Ebenith too, and then I look for a Zenka who's in tower, so I can't do that. But we could go to bot instead, and I kill a Toro instead, I think. So overall, Nakroth's a great outplayer, and he's a fast roamer too. Keep that in mind. Now, at this point in late game, Nakroth can basically solo any objective with his lifesteal. Darkslayer, or I guess Baron, and then Drake. You can get any of them. Right here, I completely destroyed this Abyssal Dragon in like around 6 seconds. So just keep that in mind. He can really jungle really fast. So notice how I am using my mobility to kind of play around them. First I went for Valheim and I dash out, and I'm waiting for an opportunity to kill a Zenka. And once Kresh ulted, that was my time to kill a Zenka. I went back and I could easily kill Rourke too with my high burst. And then Toro's next, and at this point, it's just a complete massacre, and we win this game really easily.
been defeated!